So something very important, I'm not going to touch too much on this, but is to let you know, and I said it already, artificial intelligence is using one part, very critical, where a machine can learn on its own. So here we are saying is an ordinary system that is powered with AA capabilities, and that it becomes a machine that can learn on its own. So the learning process is the system will learn, will be able to predict, and will improve itself. Okay, second, somebody's trying to log in to Intel. So there are two people. Okay, it's done. So this is what is happening. And with a ChatGPT, this is what is happening as well. The system is learning from people questions, suggestions, is predicting other possible questions, and is improving itself. So that's why people are developing this kind of systems. They need data, a lot of data. So with the data, the questions, the suggestions, and so on, the machine improve itself. So this is what we are saying, that at the end result is that the machine teaches itself. Doesn't need any other person to do that for them. And this is the very powerful thing. So I'm not going really to elaborate on this, but is to let you know that what we are going to talk about today is to reinforce learning. We want to reinforce learning. We are using artificial intelligence to help us to get access to the information in order to be able to process that information to solve problems. We don't get information, we don't develop knowledge just to keep them like that. We want to use the knowledge in order to solve problems. And this is what we call at NAST graduate outcomes. Graduate outcomes are the competencies. So this is another topic that we'll discuss later on, because it came to our attention that the students don't really know what the graduate outcomes means or what are there. So these are the competencies that the university decided to support students to develop. So when they go to industries or when they start creating their own jobs, they have those competencies. Okay, we'll talk about that at the later stage. So something that I would like to talk about very quickly is what we want for students. We want you to get a virtual assistant. Usually when you are learning from lecturers, they will provide you support. But imagine you are maybe 100 or 200 or even 500 students. Even you have 20 or 30 students, to give them personal or individual attention is not easy. And that's where technology comes in. Technology, you can use it as a virtual assistant. You ask any question that you have, and you will get really a good answer. If the answer is not good enough, you reformulate the question or you add more aspect to the question for the machine to provide you the answer you want. So there is something that we did, but we didn't yet do this to the platform that students are using. We are using to the platform used for when we run a training for lecturers. We installed a OpenAI. I thought I was saying we added also, we are going to do it even for the one used by students. We'll add the virtual assistants of what we are going to demonstrate to you today. So if I try to open the one that we are using with lecturers, you will be able to see that we have that capability. Okay, if I log in quickly, and this is what we are going to get in the future in our system, you will see that I'm in a specific course named Flexible Hybrid Online Course in Practice. And on the side, Can you see what I'm sharing, colleagues?
Yes.
You can see it. Wonderful.
Yes.
So you can, yeah.
Can see.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So we edit the GPT. We edit already, so I can ask any question. I can ask, for example, what is technology? What is technology innovation? And the system will give me the answer. Okay, so you can see the answer I'm getting. Technology innovation is the process of using new technologies to create products, services, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if I still not understanding something, I can keep asking. So my colleagues, my co-presenters here will demonstrate that more in details. Okay. Let me return to my presentation. I want to finish this by just providing a short definition, but the next presenter will go a little bit in details. According to Emmanuel Delorme, artificial intelligent text generative chatbot is a type of chatbot that uses artificial intelligence to generate text-based responses to users based on the input or requests. These chatbots are designed to simulate human conversation and can be used for a variety of purposes, such as customer services, in education, even in entertainment. One example of AI text generative chatbot is Deep AI. So I will advise you to go to check what it is. It can help you in so many ways. Even students can start thinking on how to do their own business using this type of things. Okay, we have a ChatGPT. We have a big number of those applications. Okay, so one question is this: why today are we getting this webinar? We are trying to address few things. First, we have some challenges that we observed our students getting. And this is normal for any student all over the world. First, the understanding of the concept can be a problem. So you find that the student may know a concept, may know things, they have the knowledge. You can get the knowledge, but you don't understand it. That is one thing. You may get the knowledge, but you don't know how to apply it in a real life situation. Another problem, very a big one, is accumulation of gaps. So the accumulation of gaps can be explained by this. So you start the first semester, the lecturer introduces a concept. Okay, it's a little bit fine, but not 100%. You have few things that you can't understand. So this concept will be used to introduce the concept number 2. Things start becoming complicated. And the concept 2 is used to introduce concept 3. So now as a student, things becomes really a problem. You are lost. And when you use concept 3 to introduce 4, 4 to introduce 5 is panic for the students. And that's where you find sometimes students start stopping even going to class because they don't understand what is happening. So the accumulation of gaps becomes so many, reaching a point where a student cannot make it. And that's where we want to introduce this concept to see how the student can break down this accumulation of gaps. So I'm going to allow Shania, you can even stay there. I will give you, yeah. The next presenter is going to take you more in details. And after that, we'll start the practical work to show you, for those who didn't yet develop or acquire an account, how to create it. Okay, Shania.
Okay.